guys, so for today's video I am trying to attempt the Foxy eye makeup look, and this is obviously what it turned out. So if you guys like it, stay tuned and watch some more, and don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. It really helps me out. I want to say, if you really want to go out there and really do, you know, get the extended look, wear your hair up in like anything that kind of pulls your hair back. Or you can also use like that tape, or like you tape it and like kind of like tugs it. As you can see, I have not done my eyebrows, so we're gonna do that on screen as well. I'm gonna be using Precisely My Brows by Benefit. This is in the shade 6. Technically what you're supposed to be doing to create that look is have more of a straight eyebrow like that. I have more of an eyebrow that kind of like goes down. You can go in and shave the tip and kind of like make it a little bit more straight. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna try to like make them a little bit more feathery. When I want to do my eyebrows a lot darker, I do use powder. And then if I want to make them a little bit more natural, I use pencil. And then what you want to be doing with your eyebrows is just kind of brushing it out so you don't have any harsh lines. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I'm going to take my foundation. You could use concealer, but I feel like it gives you like that harsh, you know, line or whatever. So I'm just gonna use the foundation. Okay, so you're gonna grab your soap and you're just gonna spray it and then just go in and rub it. Since we already added product, you don't want to go in too like aggressive. You just kind of want to brush it. I like to brush it up and then kind of to the side, and if any of them are kind of like lifted up a little too much, like if you see that, see how it's lifted up a little too much, kind of go in like this and kind of just brush them down. And you want to work fast just because it does dry fast. Now for the eyes, which is going to be the most important part of this makeup look, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer. I like to use concealer instead of primer just because I feel like it covers up my eyelid color a lot better than a primer, but use whatever you want. So for this makeup look, I'm mostly going to be using this Tarte palette, and this palette just has like a lot of like warm and natural colors. Every single color in this palette is matte. And just to let you guys know, if your makeup or your the look that you're trying to go for isn't exactly how, you know, the celebrity looks, it's because they do have surgery. I watched this video where they get like these strings in their heads and it literally pulls their eyebrows like that. Like it literally pulls your whole face. The only way for me to get my makeup to be looking like this is to literally pull it. So if you have tape, that's gonna help. I don't really recommend you do that unless you're trying to do it for like a specific look. So now for the eyes, I always like to set my concealer so it doesn't crease. You don't have to do that, but I feel like it also helps brighten up your eyes. So I'm gonna take a fluffy blending brush. I'm gonna use the lightest shade, which is this one. And as you can see, I hit pan, and that is because I use it a lot. And if you guys hear my dog, she's just saying hi to the neighbors. So taking another blending brush, this one's just a little bit smaller. I'm actually going to be taking this shade right here. And this is actually technically like a bronzer, but we're going to use it on our eyes. And we want to focus mostly everything on like the outer corner. You don't really want to drag it in too much, you just want to focus it over here. And then I'm going to take another blending brush and I'm just going to go in with that white color that we used, and I'm just going to use that to help blend out the color so it's not too harsh. When you guys apply your shadow, make sure you extend it out a little bit outwards just to kind of like help, you know, the illusion of the cat eye. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the shadow. I am going to take more of this shade right here, and I'm going to apply that on my inner corner just to help brighten it up a bit and help blend everything out a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to take a angled brush and we're going to create a wing. And I'm going to be using, I don't want to use black, so I'll probably be using this shade, or I might use this one. I might use a mixture of both just to see how dark I want it. And you want to extend it, but you don't want to start it from the inside. kind of want to start it just from like maybe right here and then extend it outwards. And the reason you don't necessarily want to use black, I mean you can use whatever color you want, but for this look the reason I'm not using black is just so it can look more like a shadow. Okay, so that's pretty much what it looks like so far. Very, very simple. I have only the color focus on the outer corner. So I'm gonna go in and repeat this side. Okay, so now I went in and I did the other eye. You can go in and kind of blend it out a little bit. So I'm gonna take this like flat, fluffy brush. I just don't want it to be too harsh. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use my foundation. And I'm just gonna go in and clean the bottom of my eye. I'm gonna go in with mascara. This is the Too Faced Born This Way mascara.
Try again.
And when you apply it, try to like brush it out this way instead of like upward. And then you could either keep building up the mascara if you want that and give it like a more natural look. I'm actually gonna go in and I'm gonna use eyelashes. You want to get an eyelash that's a little bit more natural, but it extends that way, so it's shorter in the front and then longer on the end, which would be right here. Okay, so now to finally semi-finish this look, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, do not add mascara on your bottom lashes because that's just gonna drag your eye down. Instead, what we're gonna be using is we're gonna be using this brown pencil. So it's not like super brown, but it's not super black, as you can see. Why is there, do you see that?
What?
On the viewfinder? Like the, so the, what is it called? The, it's detecting a face right here. Like my face is obviously right here, but there's like detecting a face right here.
Hi, sisters!
No, that's not where we're at. Anyways, so yeah, you're gonna take this pencil, and this pencil, you're just gonna use it to like tight line, and we're gonna line our eye just like that. And then for the inner corner, you wanna pretty much like apply it right in here, and then on the bottom as well. You wanna extend the top, so you just wanna drag it just a little bit. And then if you want to make it a little bit darker, go ahead and tight line. You apply it on the top lash, and this is just gonna help darken it up a bit. And then I'm gonna go in and fix my lash. So imagine if I went over and I did the surgery, that's what my face would look like. Now I'm just gonna go in and finish my face, and you want to contour your face because that's gonna give you a more chiseled stretch look, so that's gonna even add to the eye. So I got this from in my BoxyCharm. This is a cover and corrector crayon, and I actually really like it, so I'm just gonna go in and pretty much add it right in here under my eyes, and then wherever I have a little bit of darkness and a little bit of redness. You guys, I just finished my makeup, added some powder, and then I cleaned up my bronzer to make sure it's nice and snatched, and added some lipstick, and that is pretty much it, you guys. So I decided to show you guys a more dramatic Foxy eye look. This is obviously using the same techniques, but instead I'm using a lot more intense colors and I'm darkening it up a little bit. So this is like a perfect look for nighttime or evening, but it's the same thing, you guys, just more intense colors. Let me know what you guys think down below on the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Why do I see better with these glasses?